I was that student in class who was literally mindless through everything. So when the teacher was at the front of the class trying to teach us something, they're writing down on the whiteboard or they're asking you questions, my mind was always elsewhere. My mind was always on the video, like RuneScape, so the video game that I used to be so addicted to. I would literally be thinking about that through the day, through the classroom, through any kind of like important schoolwork. So do you think I got good grades? Do you think I impressed my teachers? Do you think I impressed my parents? And my family were a lot more like violent and stuff back then. So not being able to focus and not actually being able to do my work quite literally got my ass beat. Quite literally, like led to me experiencing child abuse. So obviously that's a bit separate. Like fuck me, man. Yeah, but yeah, I got bad grades pretty much, right? I couldn't focus in school, but I thought that was always just because it was like I didn't resonate with school or anything, right? But then I graduated eventually, 21 years old, and I'm working my first ever full-time job. I don't like it and stuff, so I'm gonna try and become an entrepreneur. I'm gonna try and like, make online income. And this is when all this like online income, make money online was really blowing up a few years ago. I'm like one of these entrepreneurs. I'm gonna do this, right? I get a laptop. I'm gonna do so much work. I get nothing done. So I wake up to the sound of like, the disgusting iPhone alarm, whatever the fucking noise it is. And the girl I was dating, like my ex-girlfriend, she's sleeping next to me. She's got her phone underneath her pillow because she's hiding messages. She's pretty much cheating on me, but yeah. Well, this video is really opening up, isn't it? So I get up, I take my phone, go have my morning poop, and whilst I'm doing that, I actually go onto Reddit as well. And so on Reddit, I search for porn. So then I start jacking off. This is literally my morning routine of an entrepreneur a few years ago, like about 3-4 years ago. And after that, okay, I'm gonna do work this morning. It's gonna be so good. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll get really good ideas if I smoke weed. And I'm literally walking to the other room right now, and I used to smoke weed from a crack pipe. I know what this video has just sounded like. Oh yeah, really exaggeration or silly. Genuinely, this is like what my life used to be like. And so now imagine it's 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I've already reset my nofap streak. I'm anxious because I think my girl's like cheating on me, and she kind of is. And this isn't recently, by the way. This is literally years ago with like an ex-girlfriend from ages ago, right? And now it's time to get into dropshipping. It's time to, do all the online income stuff. Do you think I was productive? I remember that I wanted to be a dropshipper, which is essentially like you make like an online website and then you add products to it, then you do advertisement and stuff, and you try and sell these products, right? And like the first like task that you want to do is make the website. And the website, like little fast one you can make maybe in like a few hours or something. And I remember it would be weeks of me just kind of thinking that, yeah, that's the task, like that's what I need to do. And weeks would go by where I didn't actually make it. And then something really interesting happened. There was one day where I woke up. I made the entire website, like from start to finish, in literally the time before the girl I was dating had woken up. Because I remember saying it to her as well, and she was like proper like, shocked as well, because I'd been talking about, I'm going to make the website. And literally one day I just kind of said to her, I made it all this morning. I've been so productive. It's like, that's amazing. How did I go from someone who genuinely, my productivity was so incredibly low, and then to this wonderful day where I was able to bust it out? And then I did go back there, I did go back to just being a degenerate again and not really focusing. But I had this mental this capacity to do this work, and you probably do too. You probably have had these moments where you can do amazing work, but most of the time you just don't live up to your potential. You know this, right? The majority of us don't actually live up to the potential of like the amount of work and productivity that we could do. There's a reason why you can't do your work, or there's a lot of reasons. We're going to break them down today, and this genuinely can change the course of your life, because how you do your work and how much work you can do and how good your work is not only quite literally determines how much money and success you'll have in life, but it also has this this emotional and this like almost, I don't know how to explain it, like this psychological benefit of actually feeling good about yourself because you've been productive, because you've been able to like, you know, use your creativity, use your intelligence for something that you're actually thinking like, wow, I actually did that. There's a bunch of things that I worked on, and I got then to the point where my work rate is kind of like that, like it's like a military standard. I was able to upload daily videos to this channel for how long? For longer than a year. I'm pretty sure there's only a handful of YouTubers who've ever been able to do that. Upload a video every single day to the channel for literally longer than a year without fail. And you saw the rapid success of this channel. You saw my videos super glued to your homepage because of this productivity, where we like wiped everyone away. I went quite literally 0 to 100 with my productivity. So when we think back about my early days of being an entrepreneur, what was I doing wrong? The first one was that I had no routine. I had no structure to my day, and so there was no level of consistency day to day. It was like there was no plan. Planning is very, very important. So I literally would wake up. This is, let's say, in 2019, early 2020.